Having a really bad day.
Huh?
I'm having a really bad day. The circuit breaker's blown twice in there that controls all this. Seems like things are working now. We're using Steve's pop-up speaker. It's causing feedback.
What happened to the other speakers?
These speakers went out 2 weeks ago.
You guys said,
Like, they're not, there's no sound coming out of them at all.
Before you go, may I speak to you?
sure,
Not
sure,
to you, not to
sure.
you.
Okay.
They've been on the fritz for a long time, and then I think we have electrical.
Good morning, everyone.
Okay, well, if this got me to the health, let me know.
Good to see you all.
We want to
Is
troubleshoot
everybody
somehow
as
or...
grateful as you could have possibly ever been?
Okay.
Me too. I was reading some booklet, and it wasn't the Daily Word, but it's one you have on this. The Advent booklet. Yeah. And it said hope and faith, right? And that's faith and hope. Is it alphabetical? I don't know. So for those of you who were here when we had Jesse Powers in town, she and I got to sing a song by a friend of mine named John Powers that we both met back at Unity Village. So I'll try that without the angelic voice of Jesse, but we'll give it a go anyway. I believe in the old tall tree, the wild and ancient sea, the soothing summer breeze that relieves the heat of the day. I believe in the light from the sun and the stars above, and shines from deep inside a heart that's filled with love. I believe in love. That is all the faith I need. I know love is there for me to catch me when I fall. I believe in a kind word. I believe in the healing touch. But most of all, I believe in love. I believe in harmonies and melodies, rhythms that set me free. Get me dancing, take me dancing, get me dancing. I believe in piano bars, slide guitars, saxophones, like a lover's moan. Get me dancing, take me dancing, get me dancing. I believe in love. That is all the faith I need. I know love is there for me to catch me when I fall. I believe in the kind word. I believe in the healing touch. But most of all, I believe in love. I don't know why rivers flow. I just know they do. Now we're here, now we're gone, but love keeps shining through. And it goes round and round and round and round and closer and closer, closer to me. Round and round and round and round, closer and closer to me. I believe in love. That is all the faith I need. I know love is there for me to catch me when I fall. I believe in the kind word. I believe in a healing touch. But most of all, I believe in love. But most of all, I believe in love. Thanks. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey.
I can see you. I moved.
Well, I'm part of the Christmas tree. I'm just an extension of the Christmas tree. Thank you. That's a great song. Is that a song we heard before?
At the Powers thing, she and I
Did
sang
you sing it that night? Oh, you sang that together.
together because it's a guy we met in Kansas City who wrote it for his wife, his departed wife.
That's a beautiful song.
Get me dancing, take me dancing.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Good morning. Where you been? Yeah, where you been? Been hanging out, watching the birds out the front window. Yep, 4 weeks tomorrow, so doing good. You know, replaceable parts, it makes sense, doesn't it? I think that that the steady marketplace now for replaceable parts is just a brilliant idea, and those of us who have had replaced parts are grateful for technology that is constantly being upgraded. So what happened a year and a half when the other shoulder got done was very different this time. The doctor said, oh, you know, you'll be in and out in a couple hours. I'm like, are you kidding me? You can take my shoulder out, you can turn the whole thing around, put in a whole new replaceable part. And I remember Jesus saying, you know, these things and even greater things than these shall you accomplish. These things and even greater things than these shall be accomplished for you. Faith doesn't mean I sit and wait for the good thing to happen. Faith means I believe that in all things, good is present and out. I believe this happen in our lives every day in a variety of ways. And when we're present to them, when we're willing to see them, catch them as they move through our lives, we live a blessed life. We live a life that's filled with an understanding that no matter what the swirl is, we live a blessed life. And when we know it, we live in accord with that. We live in the truth of that. And in that awareness, we can move through these of our lives, only to discover that, yep, Spirit's still here, I'm still here, we're still here, in new and different ways, always open and receptive to the blessing of a new and different way. We greet you in the warm and loving spirit of unity. On any Sunday morning here, we say, We greet you in the warm and loving spirit of unity. We recognize our oneness. We recognize our oneness with spirit, with people of any faith or any lifestyle, any creed, any color, any practice. We can't be separated from one another except in our minds and in the ways we think, in the ways we choose to live. But the reality in life is we are one, and it would do us well to remember that we are born in all these different bodies and forms and minds, and yet what is the truth for us is our oneness. Can't be otherwise. If anyone is left out and we think, oh, leave that one out, mistake, leave that one out. If anything is left out of the whole, it wouldn't be a whole. And so in the realization of that, we discover that although we may see things differently, there is still only one presence and one power, active in my life, active in yours. There's only one presence and one power, active in our lives, God the good, omnipotent, forever and always so. We wonder if that's true from time to time, many times. Is the presence of God really active in this moment? Why? For what reason? We don't know. We don't always know. As a matter of fact, we seldom ever know. But when we live in that state of knowing that everything somehow fits, whether you like it or not, when we live in that awareness, we know that somewhere and in some way, if we look more deeply, we will see that Spirit is still in charge, that we haven't lost anything, because that is real, and that which is eternal can never be lost. Our daily word today, Sunday, December 1st. How did it happen? Huh? Inspired by hope and assured by faith, I begin my Advent journey. Heather, fight your way around this beautiful tree. Don't you love it?
Yes.
Isn't it beautiful?
The lights went on.
I know, some magic.
Hello? Blue light. Green light says 2. Good morning. Hey. This is an experiment because our speakers are still not quite right. So we're playing off this speaker, and it could be a challenge. Where is, oh, okay. I read it this morning. Hope and faith. Inspired by hope and assured by faith, I begin my Advent journey. As Advent begins, I welcome the opportunity to reflect more deeply on what I hope for and what I affirm in my life. Hope is a seed, a possibility, My divine faculty of imagination allows the seed of hope to sprout. Nurtured by faith, the seed takes root and grows from hope to I believe. I may have once hoped God would help me. Now I have faith through the Christ within, I can help myself. I may have once hoped for the life of my dreams. Now I have faith I can create the life I want through the power of my feelings and thoughts. I believe I mindfully use these words at the start of my Advent journey and beyond. To them, God chose to make known how great among the Gentiles are the riches of the glory of this mystery, which is Christ in you, the hope of glory. Colossians 1:27. Thank you.
I'll move. There,
My foot's bothering me, so
we're dancing.
I'm lamped.
We're dancing. It's a beautiful tree. Thank you for making it happen. Julie sent me pictures of it. What do you think? What do you think? I'm like, I think it's beautiful. And if you haven't had a chance yet, please come and read the tags. There is one power, there is one presence active in your life and mine. Couldn't get it for a minute. We give thanks for WD-40 and quiet podium hinges. That would be for me. It used to be when I lifted this, it had a bad squeak. Yeah. Thank you all for decorating, for taking the time and creating Christmas here in our sanctuary. Louise was here, Catherine was here, Julie was here, and Gary was here, and somebody else? Lynn. I don't see you. There you are in the back of the room. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Well, I'm so grateful, so grateful. That's 2 years in a row. She's done great tree work. Let's talk about Advent for a moment. Advent. New beginnings. Preparation for new beginnings. The season of Advent means there's something on the horizon, the likes of which we have never seen before. You can take that as a positive or a negative. I choose to take it as a positive. The season of Advent means there's something on the horizon, the likes of which we have never seen before. It is not possible to keep it from coming because it will. Birth will come. New life will come. The light will come. In the darkness, the light always comes. In the midst of our confusion, clarity and perfect order arise. Out of the experience of upheaval in our lives, something manifests that we've never seen before. And we move, we live, we have our being in accord with that. That's just how Advent works. What is possible is to not see it, to miss it, to turn just as it brushes past you, and you begin to grasp what it was you missed. That's how Advent works. What is possible is to not see it, to miss it, to turn just as it brushes past you. And then you begin to grasp what it was you missed. So stay, sit, linger, tarry, ponder, wait, behold, wonder. There will be time enough for running, for rushing, for worrying, for pushing. For now, stay, wait. Something is on the horizon. If we only look at the world with outer eyes, we miss this experience of life ever emerging and unfolding. We miss the opportunity to sit with what's emerging until it manifests in that something that could not have been seen in any other time or in any other way. So the candle colors, the purple, 3 purple, a pink, and a white, represent spiritual preparation, beginning today with hope and faith. The wreath is a circle and is a symbol of eternity and unending love. The purpose of the season of Advent is to prepare one's heart and mind for the coming of the light. To prepare the heart and the mind for the coming of the light. The indwelling light. The rebirth of the divine within us at Christmas and always. The writer of our Advent booklet from Unity says that it's a time of cleansing. But as I read more about Advent this year, I saw that it was a time of purification, of letting go, moving out of being mired in the muck of it all, letting the mind be free of the incessant concern, worry, fear, doubt, particularly important now for all of us. She said, it feels like cleansing and renewal, a letting go of worry and doubt, that we might reignite hope, lean on faith, open ourselves to the sacred beauty of life, of Christmas, inherent in our life. Our Advent booklets are over on the credenza. If you would like one, please avail yourself of the opportunity to follow along with the daily readings. The dances of universal peace are tonight, this first Sunday night in December. We find sacredness, holding hands in a circle, singing together, and moving harmoniously with our hearts open. We are singing a new world into existence. Come, come, whoever you are, even though you've broken your vows 1,000 times, come, come again. And these occur at the Unitarian Universal Fellowship on West Section, 500 West Section. And the time is 5:45 to 8.
So it's basically come a little bit early so we can start at 6.
Okay, got it. 5:45 tonight. Christmas family fundraiser. What are our deadlines and what is our goal?
Our goal is $750.
$750.
And
Mhm.
I don't know if we have a deadline really. I mean, it's a couple of weeks because it's so close to Christmas already.
Okay.
We can probably even go to, even 18.
Okay. All right, you and Debbie are heading the team. Would you like helpers? Okay, Margotstadt, come, whoever you are, yes. The Christmas family comes to us through the Skagit Valley Herald. We have done this in all the years that I have been here. Our congregation is incredibly generous. If you would wish to make a gift, and we wish you would make a gift to the Christmas Family Fund, the goal is $750, and that goes for food, for toys, for necessities, for a family of
There's two girls, there's a father, mother, two girls.
father, mother, two girls.
And then we have another family. So we have two families.
Okay, got it.
To do those. And we get lots of donations. Last year, which works out again this year, from like Walmart and the one at the day.
Wonderful.
$50 or something, so that money's added on to.
Okay, great.
Those are all that gave us a hand last year.
So you're doing it 2 years in a row, which means you enjoyed it. Good. Yeah. It's a lovely way to be a blessing in the community for us. Yes.
Can we donate on the Zephy app for that?
The Zephy app, if you designate the gift, it could go through Zephy. Yes. Holiday meditations begin this week. They're with me for a half an hour on Thursdays, 5 to 5:30, and it's on Zoom. But the Zoom link that was posted in the newsletter is not correct. You want the Zoom link that's on the website. That is the corrected version, and we'll correct the newsletter next week. So 4 Thursday nights, half-hour meditation on Zoom, and I'd love to have you be part of it. Special services, we have a lot coming up. Candlelighting, Burning Bowl, Whitestone, UnitySV.org has our dates and more information. We have a cookie exchange coming on Sunday, December 22. Bake your bestest, most wonderful cookies to bring to share. Next Sunday is our birthday bash. If you have a December birthday, come and be with us. Next week also is our board meeting on the 10th. And thus saith the announcements. The rest is on your bulletin inside and out. Did I miss something? Oh, I have 2 functional. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. This morning got me out of my sweatpants and a ratty old shirt or a nightgown to be here, put makeup on. It was a big deal. I did have to have Kay's help for a few fundamental details, or foundational details, as we would say. 2 more weeks in the sling, and then just continued healing for a long time. Yes.
Does it hurt now?
This morning, for the first time, I did not have pain, either when I was showering or drying or dressing. So I can't go very far up, but it's doing great. And my blessed neighbor, Brittany, and daughter Veronica, have been part of the team that really helps us by walking Bodhi. So Bodhi is enchanted and in love with his new person, Brittany. Brittany and Veronica live next door to me. Heather has brought food. People keep asking, do you need something? Do you want something? No, the only thing you can do is sit. It's like, what are you going to do? Yeah, it's great. and I can unload the dishwasher, put the dirty ones back in. And that seems to happen over and over and over again. Now, our prayer ministers are always active and wanting to support you in prayer. Our team, our prayer team, really, really, really dedicate themselves to the well-being of our congregation, those we know, and extended family, those we do not know, or for world issues, or for your lost keys, or for whatever it might be. Nothing too great, nothing too small, we say. And the prayer box is on the credenza to receive whatever your prayers might be today, or go online to unitysv.org to leave a prayer request. What are you doing? You just
listening for you to stomp on the.
I thought you were going to say, I'm just listening for you to stop. It could be. There are people out there who might have thought that already. Is she ever going to stop? I don't know. What do you think?
We have an agreement that if we can't see each other with the tree, when it's my turn to get up, she stomps twice.
So we're going to prepare for some meditation time? Yeah, let's.
I'm gonna light this candle for the joy that's in our hearts. Gonna light this candle for tomorrow's brand new start. Gonna light this candle for those who know of darkened days, so that they may trust the light is on its way. Gonna light this light tonight. Yeah, 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 gonna light this light tonight. I'm gonna light this candle for those who feel alone. Gonna light this candle so that they may find their way home. Gonna light this candle for those whose hearts are broken, so that they may know God's heard the prayers they've spoken. Gonna light this light tonight. Yeah, 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 gonna light this light tonight. I'm gonna light this candle for turning our lives upside down. Gonna light this candle for finding stillness as the world turns round. Gonna light this candle for the children who are great believers, so they may know they are our greatest teachers. Gonna light this light tonight. Yeah, 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 gonna light this light tonight. Gonna light this candle for me. Gonna light this candle. This is right where we're supposed to be. Gonna light this candle so that we may walk our own true path. 'Cause there ain't no use in looking back. Gonna light this light tonight. Yeah, 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 gonna light this light tonight. Yeah, 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 gonna light this light tonight. Yeah, 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 gonna light this light tonight.
And so we believe in light. We believe in the light that shines within and all around us. The promise the possibility that that light is with us in every breath, in every heartbeat, in every cell and atom, in every facet, and in all the space within. We believe that light is present in our minds. And as we breathe and relax and allow, we see a settling of the cloudiness of the mind. A clearing an opening. In the midst of all the clutter and chaos of the mind, I open myself to the clearing. I call upon Spirit to fill and overflow, to soothe and to calm. To open space that I may hear and see and know. The movement of the presence, the revelation of the presence within. For this mind is one with the mind of God. And the movement of God through in and throughout my mind is a movement of a still but constant guidance, wisdom and understanding. My mind is one with the mind of God. I breathe and I allow the movement, the passing away of the worry, the despair, the uncertainty. The Spirit rises in my mind. Like a new day. I listen and I hear. guidance, clarity, the Spirit moves through my mind to release me. Of the doubts and the pain that cloud my clear vision. I know what to do. Spirit is my strength. Spirit leads my way. And Spirit is present within me throughout my being. Moving through my heart. My heart and my mind are in union, divine marriage. Through my heart moves the power of love. My firm foundation. I allow myself to be enfolded in the love of the One. And again, that movement of love moves the fear and the past. That a new day might be born in me and in my life. I breathe and remember that I am a child of God, at one with my source. The power that heals, the power that somehow brings harmony and disorder, the power that is the very breath of life. Here, in me. I am given that which I need. And I am blessed by the eternal giving forth of love, power, and peace. As it moves in and through me always, most especially in this moment. May there be peace. May there be healing. May there be faith. For that which I long for is Spirit's highest desire for me and for my life. In this knowing, again, I breathe that presence and I allow it to breathe me as I give thanks. Thank you for this moment. And so it is. Amen.
So that first song that I played by John Bowers is really about faith, and this one is one I wrote. It's about hope. I wish you peace and truth and all the strength you need in this dream we call today. I've dreamt of hope and love where the land meets the sea, washing over you like a wave. I want to give you one gift, oh, the holidays. One gift throughout our lives. I've sent these thoughts across the universe to guide your pathway and share this dream tonight. Wash over you like a wave. It cleans your hidden beaches. Feel it rinse away your pain. Wash over you with a gentle wave that leaves you in the sand with love so pure, till you need to dream the waves again. I wish you peace and truth, all the courage that you need. Oh, precious little of our year remains. I've dreamt of hope and love where the clouds go to seed, pouring over you like the rain. I get caught sometimes feeling helpless. We're always trying to say the right thing, and it's a time for being selfless, to share a smile or a tear, or a reason to sing. Wash over you like the rain. I'll let the clouds gather quickly. Feel them rinse away your pain. Wash over you with the sweetest rain that leaves you in the sun with love so pure, till you need to dream the rain again. Till you need to dream the waves again. Till you need to dream. Thanks. Thank you.
I love that you wove that little Christmas thing in there. All right.
And you didn't stomp once.
I did not, no. No. Okay. Shaky. I've got the shakies. Just new energy. I know what I want to start with. Let's go here. Many of you will remember this story, and if you don't, it's not because I haven't said it, but because I've said it so many times, you've probably let it just fall out. This story is called The Old Man at the Gorge, and I found it in one of my treasuries of stories. And I go back to it over and over again because it's a baseline for me. It's thousands of feet. It's spray visible for miles. In the churning waters below, no living creature can be seen. One day, Kung Futsa was standing at a distance from the pool's edge when he saw an old man being tossed about in the turbulent water. He called to his disciples, and together they ran to rescue the victim. But by the time they reached the water, the old man had climbed out onto the bank and was walking along singing to himself. Kung Futsa hurried up to him. "You would have to be a ghost to survive that," he said. "But you seem to be a man instead. What secret power do you have?" "Nothing special," the old man replied. "I began to learn while very young and grew up practicing it. And now I'm certain of success. I go down with the water and come up with the water. I follow it and forget myself. I survive because I don't struggle against the water's superior power. That's all. I go down with the water, and I come up with the water. I follow it, and I forget myself. I survive because I don't struggle against the water's superior power. That's all. The water, of course, is representative of spirit, or of the oneness, or of the power that's available to all of us, within and all around. I don't struggle against the power of the one. I do not choose to fight that which is fighting for my well-being, for my life, for my wholeness, for my awakening, for my transformation. I don't walk, he could have said, I don't walk the path of defying the very thing that would set me free. The very thing that would be my transformation. I do not fight against it. And yet we do fight against it. We fight against it all the time. But he, in the story, is a model of who can I be when I stop believing that someone or something has the power over me to determine who I am or who I will be. It's not even about which war I win or lose on any given day. It's a matter of, will I align with the power that is my peace, that is my wholeness, that is identifying me even now in my totality with all that I need to meet what is present and arising both within me and around me. I do not choose to defy the force that is the very life of life itself. Because when I defy, I begin to identify myself as my problem. I begin to identify myself as my thought. When I defy that which is the one truth in my life, when I defy that by turning my mind away, by missing the movement of that presence in me, through me, for me, that defiance identifies me as something less than I am, less than I have always been. And we do it. We fight spirit tooth and nail. We go to battle with the power because we lose the capacity to live with a kind of faith that knows that spirit works in the seen and in the unseen, on all levels, in and through all dimensions. Spirit doesn't work just at one point on the cosmic map. It's that which we call presence, presencing itself constantly. I was listening, thank you, Sam, for the postings that you do. I love Tenzin Palmo. I love Ani. You posted something yesterday, and it had a video of her doing a teaching about mind. What is mind? What is the natural mind? And I listened to it, and then I listened to 2 more of her teachings yesterday. And I thought, I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to be instructed about how to be in difficult times, so that I don't believe that I am difficult. I am my difficulty. We become my difficulty. Whatever's arising, I become that. It becomes all consuming. I identify with the thought in the mind, the belief in the mind, the story that's presencing so totally that it becomes my identity. As many stories we've told about ourselves become our identity, when in fact there's a greater truth present and presencing constantly. And when we choose not to realize that, then we reinforce the very experiences that we're working our way through. It doesn't mean that we don't apply ourselves. It doesn't mean we don't work to see things differently. It means that when I'm in defiance, if I don't know it, I'm being eaten alive and consumed by the roaring rapids of what I consider to be the river of my life. We become consumed with an identity where there is no power, when in fact all power is available, standing right behind that moment in time. That, if I choose, offers me the guidance, the awareness, the next step, the next bite of an emerging possibility. That emerging possibility is always presencing. It's always presencing. It didn't miss you. It didn't skip you. The emerging presence. But the mind says, no, I have to figure this out. I have to be the power. No, the power within you is the power. with the option and opportunity to recognize that and to know that what fights for you and with you is greater than any power you can conjure up in any given moment to resolve whatever is going on in your life. I don't know how to heal a body. I don't. But I have no doubt. I have no doubt that that which is knows exactly how to do the work. The life force in me knows exactly how to do the work. What do? I cooperate. What do I get from that? I stop eating myself alive by identifying with one aspect, one small aspect of life, instead of aligning with the wholeness that is presencing and delivering its right outcome. I don't know what the right outcome is. How would I know? It hasn't happened yet. How do we know the right outcome? We don't know. It hasn't happened yet. But I know that when I'm in alignment and can get my mind extricated from the monsoon, the relentless darkness of the storm, there's a possibility for something to move in me that remains unknown and unseen, and yet it's still presencing right now. Is it? Have you witnessed it? Doesn't it happen for you all the time? We say, not always in a good way. I didn't see that coming. No, you didn't see it coming. And now there you are in the middle of something. I call it being in the middle of a muddle. And in the middle of that, the clouds take over and the storm takes over and the mind somehow becomes consumed with wearing the identity of that as the truth. Here, it must be the truth. If I stay in that identity, I reinforce it, and then I trigger everything that's in storage behind it to prove even more of what doesn't work, to prove even more why it won't work, to prove even more the impact it will have on me in my life. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know what impact it's going to have on your life? It hasn't happened yet. Manifestation around you and what is emerging in your life. But fear wins. Fear wins, and faith disappears under the cloak every time fear wins. Faith in what? Faith that everything will turn, everything will change, everything will be the way I wanted it to be instead of the way it's not even present yet, and I've already made up everything I'm going to lose, everything I won't have, everything that's going to occur. We have a script. We've written a script. And when it's triggered, we pull up all the history that supports exactly why that's true. And then we begin to live in it. And then we identify with it. But the other side of it is to watch ourselves moving through these stages so that we can make another decision. There is never peace in that muddle state. But it's right there in the midst of it when we see it and draw upon it with a mind that says, how would I know? How would I know? How do I know what I need to be terrified of in 6 months, next year? How do I know what I need to be completely turned upside down by? How do I know? But there's one basic question at the baseline of it all. If I believe in and I am vigilant to the content of my mind and my thoughts and my projections and my fears, I have the capacity to move to a different rhythm. Something that supports me, something that sustains, something that allows me to see I do have the strength, I do have the power. There is the guidance, there is the clarity, there is the healing, there is the transformation, there is the opportunity. I haven't seen it yet. But it doesn't change whether or not it's present. And so, as spiritual students, what we really are embodying is a strengthened belief or, quote unquote, faith in the power of the truth of our own being, of our own heartbeat, of our own life. You are the divine in manifestation, endowed with all the power that has ever been present at any point in time or could ever be more present than right now. You are an endowed manifestation of an unchanging reality that is the truth of your life, your being, your heart, your mind, and the possibility in which you can live, even in turmoil, knowing that that which can and is right here, but in that insane state of mind. Is just a breath away, a heartbeat away from the very realization that will bring you the peace of it all, the opening of it all, the something of it all. We can go through life and see that everything is out to get us, but they're after us, you know. Be very afraid. Have we not been here before? Haven't we lived in and through times when it looked like everything was over? As far as I can tell, you're still here. And quite lovely. We can do this. With a different mind, Charles Fillmore said, your mind is filled with thought people. Be careful, they'll all ride out in different directions. Get your thought people in order and see what happens. This is called the Song of Love. You are loved. You are accepted, held in a vast embrace. There is nothing in you, nothing of character or tendencies, race or sexuality, accomplishment or failure that is not held, not needed. You are a child of God, and that which you deeply are is deeply wanted. You are not alone. You are not left to your own devices. There is more going on than can be seen. You belong to an activity that is beyond comprehension. You belong to an activity that is beyond comprehension. Trust it. You are known. That which you have sought is seeking you. That which you want to offer to life is greatly needed. You may not yet know what it is, but it is exactly the right gift and only yours to give. So give it. You are part of a great leap of loving, such as the world has never known. You have work to do. Begin it. Get on your knees and say to the great lover, do what you will with me and mean it. Leap into the day and learn what it is to open your heart, to be mad with desire for the one love, mad with passion for the one moment. There is only one ancient and forever work of art, the slow fashioning of life and the gradual flowering of love. Find your way, find your practice, find your companions, and give your life to love. What love? What love, we say. Sometimes it seems that there is none, but you can't go anywhere where it isn't, and you can't take a breath without it. And it's worth living for. Let not hate dwell in our minds. Let not regret dwell in our minds. Let us put love first, foremost. The love of God, the love of one another, the love of the gift of our lives. Infinite love, endless love, your love. Spirit is always at work with a greater plan than we can ever imagine. Bring it on, we say. Loving Spirit, bring it on. We're ready. Let us share our tithes and our love offerings. Remember Dances of Universal Peace. It's quite a lovely experience. Tonight, 5:45, Unitarian Church. Before you do that, most of you know that we have been in conversation with the Center for Spiritual Living. They have sold their building and are looking for a smaller a nest in which to do their work. We invited them to come to see if we could nest together gently. Was there a way this could work? And the way it seems to be working, with the knowledge I have at this moment, is that they will be taking on the front room, which many of you have never seen or been in. Behind that door, there's a room, and that room was flooded as a result of a roof leak, and has been repaired up to a point, but not put back together with walls and etc. Anyway, in conversation, it would seem that that's a perfect space for the CSL group to meet in their own way, in their own time. And they are doing the work of refurbishing that room. They're putting up walls and doing the whole work of putting it together again, and claiming that space. And I don't have the finality of it, but Sky and Ellen have met with them. I have met with them just around the potluck table, and they're a very small group at this point, 5 to 10 people, and it will be a perfect thing. I'm not familiar with many Unity churches and CSL churches in a shared space in that way, but the perfection of it is present, very present, and so it won't affect things. It doesn't affect our sanctuary. It doesn't affect our building per se, but it will be a place that they will call home for however long they choose, and in whatever way they find workable. So if you have it, share it, we say, and they're very generous with us about making it work. So the final plan, we have a board meeting coming up on the 10th. Final plan will be put together by then, and I think we'll all find that it feels good to have more of this truth filling our building, then we can fill it. So anyway, if you have questions, board members would be happy to respond up to the point of what I know, which is not nearly as much as Ellen and Sky know. So I call that abundance. I call the power of abundance at work for us and for others. Of that opportunity to be part of something that's beneficial to us. So just wanted you to know that. Thought it would be good if everybody. If you're online this morning, thank you, bless you. We're holding you in our heart and enfolding you in our love, and grateful for your presence. It matters. Your presence matters. So thanks so much. An ongoing challenge back in the sound area, around sound. Ellen and Jordan and whoever else are working diligently to get things the way we like them to be, but can't always manifest. So we're working on it. It's going to be good. We're going to have some new speakers in here, and if not tomorrow, soon. I wanted to mention the candle lighting service. Sorry to keep you longer. Reverend Richard and Matthew have accepted outside Cleveland, Ohio, in Westlake, Unity of Westlake, a suburb area of Cleveland. They started this will be today their third Sunday official ministerial team, but they won't be with us for the candlelighting service. But, we're going to work up a wonderful program with Ireland and different, and change will come, my friends. Change comes, and we're grateful for all the of Matthew and Richard's blessing for us. Truly, such a gift. So, having said all those things, let's bless. What are the words, friends? What are the words? And easily, for God is my source, and abundance is my nature.
Gee, I'm grateful, gee. Gee, I'm grateful, gee. To my co-designer with this little love reminder. Gee, grateful, gee. Thanks for my body, gee. That gets my soul down. The miracle of life in you and me. Look at us all. It's so astounding. Gee, grateful, gee. Gee, I'm grateful, gee. For all the friends in Lily Rose, it's time to come on up. Gee, grateful, gee.
Hi, guys. Happy birthday, Kai. Hi. Oh, that's cool. Hi, baby girl. Cadence. Cadence, you feel all better?
Yeah.
You doing good?
My doctor helped me.
Yeah. Helped you? Yeah. And your mama helped you, huh? Yeah. We do bless our children. Go ahead. What? I like to hear him talk.
Yes, but like Lily Rose, he will keep going.
I said, one more time, I said my twist in, I said in Papa's truck.
You did what in a truck?
So, have you, yes, I realized
It's
that
Kai
Linda's next door to
and
me.
Bodie. Kai's birthday was today.
But no singing.
Happy birthday.
And your dog's name
Yeah.
is Bodie.
And my dog is named Bodie. All right, can we bless our kids, please? Children of light, we love you, bless you, and we appreciate you just the way you are. Join in our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Thank you all for being here this morning, for your generosity. Thank you to our volunteers. Thank you to people and far who are not with us this morning, but who are always part of our. We reach out to Mexico. We'll go as far as somebody turns on system and greets us online. Thanks for being here. Have a blessed week. Let's stand and sing our peace song.
Super pretty, right, Grandma?
It's very good, isn't it?
I'm happy.
Peace on earth and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. When God has created Well,